looks bigger.
Yeah, it does. Oh, who
What
just
was
crashed in?
that?
I don't know. Something crashed into me, man.
Yeah, something crashed into me too. A designer ship.
Okay. Oh, you just crashed into
Top
your
of
own
the
van,
van.
dude. Hey guys, welcome to another community ship showcase video. Now this one is going to be slightly different than my usual ship showcase videos. I mean, I normally just record ships I come across, but the way that this one started was with a few of us in Discord just talking about random stuff, and FS Worldfamous asking another one of our Discord buddies for help setting up ISAN on one of his ships. It just so happens that they ended up meeting at Origin 6, which is my home station. Then, as the conversation continued, FS mentions that Sir Maverick, who's also now on our Discord, is there at the station with a new ship. So I was like, okay, that's it, I'm coming. If Sir Maverick is there with a new ship, I have to be there recording. So aside from Sir Maverick, which I had already met in the game before, this was our first time all meeting together, and we ended up spending like 3 hours just messing around, showing off our ships, telling stories, and tossing a piece of scrap metal around like a ball. It was a lot of fun, and I'm certainly looking forward to doing that again, either with the same guys or with any of the new arrivals on Discord. But I also managed to record some good footage of everyone's ships, and I feel like I can use it to make a couple ship showcase videos. Now in today's video, I will focus on FS's ships, and in the next one, I will focus on Sir Maverick's ships. Or ship, sorry. Then there will be a third video where I showcase Vintio's ships. Vintio is another one of our Discord buddies, but I had to record that one separately because I didn't have enough footage of his ships from the footage of that evening. Now, the thing that makes FS's ships stand out from the rest is the fact that they were built by hand, outside of the editor. There was only one of his ships which was built in the editor. It's the one that he calls the Crazy Taxi. So, anyway, now that you guys are all caught up with what's going on, let's just get into this. Hey, that's FS's van. That's awesome. Oh man, that's so cool. And Sir Maverick's over there. FS is supposed to be here too. So these guys are all on my Discord now, guys. So I mean, FS has been a follower of my channel for a while now, and he helped me set up Discord. And so now Maverick is on my Discord. I featured him twice on my channel, and now they were saying on Discord that Maverick has a new ship. So I was like, okay, I need to come. I wanna record this. So I'm probably gonna get them to join voice chat soon. Alright. Oh, it's nice seeing you and hearing you for the first time.
Yeah. Look at what do you got wearing, spotting over here, some armor and stuff. Look at that.
Yeah, I bought that at the store. I found the terminal that was selling all of that, and I started shopping.
I can't bring myself to buy any of that armor for some reason.
Oh well.
I had it plugged in. Yeah, it's just a bar. That was it. Before I was building boxes around these things.
Okay.
And then somebody said that you don't need all that to hold it.
Huh.
Then you can start.
Well, you bolted
that as well.
Yeah, I bolted the shit out of the metal.
Yeah. Some people have been making fun of the way that I bolted stuff on my Pilgrim.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did.
But that's pretty much what you did right here.
I know. When I did it, I was thinking of you. I was thinking, wow. Hopefully he'll like it.
I'm gonna pull a crawl on that one. Alright. Yeah, I was thinking about changing my name for Bolt Nation or something. Yeah. Or Crawl's Bolt Shop.
Got it. And then building by hand, you know, the bubble, I built this in, I got the bubble from, you know, the designer. I brought it out, I tried to carry it over, it was too heavy. I had to take one side off. I had to take one side off, bring it over, you know, use a beam to hold it into place, you know, while I did everything else. And,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be creative when you're building by hand.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't have the issue with the van though. I mean, that crazy looking window, a bunch of pieces, but it went on smoothly. It was really easy.
Oh yeah, you can tell it's a bunch of
Love
pieces.
this thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The first thing I saw when I logged on, I was like, ah man, this is FS's van. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because I was messing around with cargo lock, and you know, I was trying to put them in between the wheels, and I had excuse me, that didn't work. I used the cargo, what is it, the beam, or
Yeah.
and so I had built this hatch just for all that, and it didn't work out, so I turned it into a gun safe.
Well,
Yeah,
that's pretty
that's
cool
how
stuff.
that came about. It was just a little hidden gun safe.
Gonna
But yeah, I had to extend this because I learned that you can't craft from your backpack. So I had to add 4 cargos in the back just to make it where I can, you know, do any kind of repairs. But you know, having these thrusts on pods like this, it balances it really well. Before I had them closer together and it wasn't really keeping the balance and all that. And then when I spread it out a little bit, it totally made a big difference.
Yeah, the
it
further
stops bad.
it is from the center of mass, the more effective it becomes.
It surprised me when I built this thing, you know, how well it came out. And I didn't expect it. I've always liked the orange, black, and white and gray, you know, kind of thing. A lot of my space engineer ships were built that way. But if you notice over here, I have the enter upside down. And it's funny because I always thought that all these buttons, you know, went one way, like, you know, with the bolt going down, the text will be the right way, but it's not. So don't rely on that. Want it straight from the start, and it totally holds tools and spawns with it. It was not easy to get it to work at first. You know.
Yeah, that's one of those things I never tested. Never played around with these things. The cargo beams, or
they have to be bolted to a frame for some reason. Yeah.
The more weight it holds, the more it transfers the weight to the beams.
Oh man, it's a cool ship for a hand built ship, handmade.
Oh, it's even got a clock over here too.
A clock?
Yeah, right there. You can, you know, hour plus so.
Where's your script for this?
It is one of these. I haven't.
Okay.
I was telling you how to, you know, put the labels and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it was the very beginning. I didn't really put very many labels on stuff, so.
That's fine.
Other things with time, though.
Yeah, the guy, it doesn't really keep like an accurate time. I always have to end up, you know, plus or minus stuff and all that. But there's the labels for all the buttons.
Like a cheap Chinese watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheap Chinese watch.
And then over here we got the same thing, the labels that go. This is my easy build that I've
oh yeah, the mining ship you talked to me about. Yeah,
this is the mining ship. It gets slower and slower with each crate I had on.
Big D.
Yeah, Big D. We put the D in mining. Mr. Beast, he's funny. That guy cracks me up.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is
nice.
actually yeah, it's got a up down and a bunch of things.
You're manually controlling this?
No, this script is really easy. I mean, it's like it's super easy.
I thought it froze.
No, it's I'm waiting for the batteries to charge. It's got a pulse too.
So the ship is controlling the beams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got so that's sweep side to side, and then there's another button for vertical. As soon as the generators pop up to about 60, it should start working. Okay. You gotta check out the back though. The back is nice. It's like having your own base. And then this is the same doors that these are the same doors that I was gonna use in the other one too.
The one that was causing it to rotate?
Yeah. And they have no issues on here at all. I don't
maybe because you built that one in easy build. Maybe building by hand isn't like inches.
Yeah. But you have to start out with a piece of easy build in order for it to not vanish on you. I've tried to build them straight out with just beams, and like I was trying to build the Bohr cube, and that thing vanished. I got like halfway done, and it just never came back.
That sucks.
I think they're bringing something in, like there's actually going to be a separate deed title for the ship, which
I wish
they
would come out with that
stolen, sold. It's coming soon.
Yeah, that's what I ended up bolting these tools on because, you know, I get out there and I want to use a pick. I don't have a pick. I forgot it. Well, it's there. So.
Well, you shouldn't be walking around with a pick, because I know you told me you destroyed one of your pilot seats with one.
That was great though, man. It was like I'm all like do 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 do, and all of a sudden I'm like go to get in, and I hit the the action button, and
just swing it at the perfect time.
I see the chair just crumble, and I'm like, oh no! I'm like, oh, that did not just happen. And I spent like 2 hours like a dummy looking for charodium.
Hey man, I like doing size comparisons with my Pilgrim, so I'm gonna take my Pilgrim out and put it next to your van. I think the size is probably similar, man.
See that thing,
we love comparing sizes, don't
we? Yeah, but there's no way I'm trying to flex my size, dude. I'm the smallest thing in the game.
I know my mates that watch that video, they quite like your ship. They're amazed like how much it is in a small package.
The Pilgrim?
Yeah.
That's my first ship, but nothing was planned. Nothing was planned.
It looks huge on the what do you call it?
That's it. When I saw like in the editor, you just using it, it looks much bigger.
Yeah, it does. Oh, who just crashed? I don't know. Something crashed into me, man.
Yeah, something crashed into me too.
I'll just back up close to yours.
Oh, was that you?
Yeah, I think you crashed into me or I crashed into you, but there was nothing there, and then all of a sudden I'm getting pushed.
Yeah, I got flipped upside down. I was like, whoa, what is that? Alright. This is my crazy taxi. The best part of this thing is I'm gonna chop it.
Chop it.
Make it a lot smaller. This is not a hand build. This is actually a designer ship.
Okay. Oh, you just crashed into your own van, dude. You parked it on top of your van.
Alright, hold on.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, you stole my
Yeah, I stole your remember I said I'm gonna use that.
yeah. I think I told you something like it's gonna
This thing
cost you
is
a like on
so
my video.
this thing is so overpowered. It's not even funny. It's trying to
Man,
figure
no
out.
wonder you're crashing into everything.
Yeah, it's way too overpowered. It's really fast.
Because it's super small and you got a lot of thrust on that, so.
Yeah. Because I like the cab. I like the
Yeah, I
cab
like
part
it.
where people, and you know, they can get in and it throws them out. You know, parts you can hop the next seat over and over. And once you
Yeah,
get
I
out,
really like it.
Turn the free space into one much bigger cargo lot. Then you could take loose cargo or whatever you wanted in there.
it goes.
Like a transport shuttle.
But yeah. Oh wow, there it is. Oh, it is small. It's like
Oh yeah,
almost
it's
the
the
same size as my van.
same size as the van, pretty much. Yeah.
And it looks so big on the video. It's like,
Yeah, well, when you're standing next to it, it looks like a proper size, like for a ship, but it's just like it's tiny compared to everything else that I've seen.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
The
yeah,
time
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
hear
Yeah.
That's Vintio.
you. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, well,
You
come,
using
man.
your
What's
phone?
up, dude?
No, I just managed to connect my Bluetooth headset to the PC.
You can always use your
Nice.
phone too if you have Discord on your phone. You can use it as a mic.
Yeah,
It works the
I
same
didn't
way.
think of that.
Yeah, it works the same way.
Want to see
It,
shoot?
I like the ship though, man. It does have that sci-fi.
It does. It looks like
Yeah.
just,
There's
I
that
don't
whole
know, yeah.
sci-fi deal.
It's got the proper look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's
I
my
like it.
first
The
ship
barn
ever,
door
though.
is like, eek.
That's if
No,
you shoot
no,
a
I'm-
ship,
I'm-
you've got
Cause see, look, this is seamless. Like you can make them seamless. You know?
solid design.
So they just become seamless if you put them like that.
Yeah, I like your door much better than mine. But I mean, I had never done one. That like I learned how to do hinges with this door, and
Yeah.
then I did this one in the back, which I don't really like either. I'm not gonna reuse that design, but like
Could have added some triangles in the back and made it even faster.
yeah, probably.
He's got the bench. I even like I asked him, can't you make this thing smaller? These crafting benches, you know, like
Oh man, I was
wall
hoping
mounted.
I was hoping
know,
for a
something.
smaller one, but it
I
took
wish
so
they'd
much
make
room.
those fast travel cores smaller. Like,
Yeah, that too. You see the
crazy
size
big.
of that? That one ship over there is built around the travel
I know.
core.
I'm surprised you managed to fit one in that ship.
Yeah,
I
me too.
I built the ship around it. You know? I started with that the easy build. Like once you unlock, you know, it gives you the core as a easy build
As a module, yeah.
modular. So that's what I did. I just got the modular, and then I just built the ship around it. You know. So, and then with me, I like my cockpits and command centers, and my YOLO racks, and nothing like Ventio's YOLO racks. If you ever try to do these, you're gonna need me with these tripods, man. They're a bitch to figure out.
What do you mean?
They're crazy how you have to set them up and everything. You have to hold it as a tool. I think it was left click, and it kind of like showed you an after image of where it would end up, and then it has an animation where the robot slams it like into the whatever, just blam, and
Yeah.
then it pops out. Yeah, it's crazy.
I've seen people set them up in videos.
Really, I was looking for videos at the time. I was trying to put one on the back of this. Somebody was saying like, oh, you know, you shouldn't have. Next thing you know, they're gonna have trucks with, you know, tripods on them. So that's when I came out with this one.
Well, that's pretty much what this is. Yeah, it looks like a military Humvee or something.
Yeah, yeah. Some guy had his version of it, and I sat there and measured with beams and stuff and wrote it down and everything, and then I had to go in and just figure it out. That's how I did it.
But that tripod isn't permanent part of that build, right? That's something you just you remove it, you put it up when you need it.
No, they're very hard to install. You want to just put them and leave them
leave it there.
Yeah.
So what would happen if you were to despawn the ship while the tripod is on?
Oh, it stays. It's because it's bolted.
And how much weight? Because I'm pretty sure one of the patches, like, they added weight to those things so that people would stop spamming them on small ships because it didn't really make sense. Like it was too overpowered. So how much speed do you lose from one tripod?
This thing's pretty quick with that on there. It's only got how many thrusters on there? Four
triangle.
Yeah.
It'll be more balance if anything.
Pretty quick. Yeah, there's a crew running around in a Borg ship, you know, with the green lights and everything.
They commented on my video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, one of my videos anyway, or a few of my videos, they said they'd like to be featured on the channel when their Borg cube is finished.
Oh man, that thing's massive. And it's funny because I'm out there in a laborer and these guys come up on me and I'm thinking, oh dude, I'm dead. Yeah, because they came out of nowhere and all of a sudden I turn around, there's this Borg cube and all these guys manning guns and I'm thinking, oh dude, they're gonna just nail me. But they were actually pretty cool, man. You know.
Yeah, I don't think they're pirates.
Yeah, this thing, I'm gonna add like a cowl in the back over here. I don't know if I'm going to use the orange or not, but I don't plan on taking it. I don't know.
You're going to add a what in the back?
Guns. You know, what do they call it? Like like how Crazy Taxi was in the back. I don't know if you paid attention to it. I could pull it back out and show you.
But what did you call it? I thought you said cow. I was like,
yeah, cowl.
Cowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like a cowl. Let me see. Crazy Taxi. Yeah. Kinda, I like it, or a spoiler, they call it, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, spoiler, I'm more familiar with that word, yeah.
But it's not really a spoiler, because to me, a spoiler is like kind of like a, something that
ends up separately split. Like a wing.
Yeah, it's like a wing, kind of like they use on trucks and stuff like that. And this thing just takes off like a rocket. I gotta make sure.
Yeah, well, in here, I mean, it's pretty small, so like even in my Pilgrim in snail mode, I feel like I'm going fast in here.
Yeah. So I wanted to add like on the back, like this back part, you know, not with the thrust that, but
yeah,
something like that, you know, maybe even longer.
Okay, yeah.
I really like that look.
Yeah, it looks good.
For it over my thrusters.
Yeah, so I was thinking of that.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end this segment here. As you saw, the focus in this video was pretty much all on FS and his ships, except for that little tiny bit where he was talking about my Pilgrim. You guys got to see his repair service van, his mining ship, his warp gate ship, his crazy taxi, and a little tiny truck with the tripod on the back. Now, if you guys wish to see a more in-depth look at FS's ships, just say so in the comments, and I'm sure FS will happily pull them out again for you guys so we can look at them a little bit more in depth. I'm aware this video might have felt like it was a little bit all over the place, and that is due to the fact that nothing was organized. We were just pulling ships out and talking about them, so I tried to just, cut everything out except for the parts where we talked about FS's ships. Now, the footage I got from that night goes on for another 2 hours, and we also got a pretty good look at Sir Maverick's latest ship. And as I mentioned in the intro, I'll be showcasing his ship next. Plus, you'll also get to hear him talk about a new project he's been working on, and he's been referring to it as the Galleon. So, I honestly cannot wait to see that thing. So that's it for now. Big shout out to FS and Sir Maverick and Vintio for a fun evening in Starbase. I'm looking forward to our first mining expedition together and our first visit to the moon. You guys leave your thoughts in the comments below. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.